Hi everyone, in this lesson I am going to tell you how to use I in a singular or plural way, or how to use I in present tense or past tense and future tense. Okay, so in this lesson we will cover rules of I and use of I with tenses and important notes about I, and at place example like multiple type example, and at the end we will cover summary. Okay, so before starting this video, if you are new on this channel, then subscribe this channel to see more videos like this. So let's get started. So our first point here, we will learn rule here about I. First rule is I in singular form. I in singular form, you know, I is always singular. I is always singular, but mm, when it comes with singular verbs, okay, so refers to the speaker themselves. Okay, so even though I is singular, even though I is singular, English doesn't treat it the same way the other singular pronouns like he, she, or it. Okay, English doesn't treat it the same other pronouns like he, she, it. Okay, when it comes with verb, come to verb forms. Okay, the agreement, the verb agreement with I differs slightly in certain tenses. Okay, this is our first rule. Next rule, verb agreement with I. Verb agreement with I. Main verb difference between I. The main difference between I and the other singular pronouns. Okay, so other singular pronouns means he, she, it. You know. Okay, comes in present tense, simple tense. Present simple tense where I uses am instead of is. This is main or very main difference here. Like other singular pronouns and I. Okay, so this is very important difference here. So let's use with tenses. Okay, present tense here. So present tense, present simple tense for rule. Use of base form of the verb. Use base form of the verb with the verb to be used in. Okay, example, I work at the office every day. I work at the office every day, but I am happy to see you. I am happy to see you, but here I and I both pronoun here, but in second example, you know, use but with the verb to be used in. Okay, so am is a form of to be for I. This is main difference here. Okay, next, present continuous tense progression. Use am, present participle ing form of verb. Okay, I am working right now. I am working right now. Next, present perfect use have with I. Okay, for I. Okay, the auxiliary verb is have. Auxiliary verb is have plus past participle of the main verb. Okay, so I have worked there for 5 years. Okay, next, present perfect continuous tense use have been with I. Okay, plus present participle ing form of the verb. Okay, of the verb. So I have been working all day. That's it. Next, past tense. Past tense, in past tense, so rule use past form of the verb with I. Okay, so I worked late yesterday. I worked late yesterday. Past continuous, in past continuous tense we have to use was for I. Okay, we have to use was for I. Okay, plus past participle, past present participle, sorry, present participle means ing form of the verb. So I was, you know, was for I was working when you called. Next, past perfect. Past perfect. In past perfect tense, we have to use had with I, okay? Plus past participle of the main verb. I had worked, worked, past participle of the main verb, okay? So, had main verb here before you join the team. Next, past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense, you have to use had been with I, okay? Plus present participle, ing form of the verb. I had been working for hours before the meeting started. Okay, so let's see future tense. Future tense here, future simple tense. In future simple tense, we have to use will with I. Okay, will plus base form of the verb. Base form of the verb. I will work tomorrow. I will work tomorrow. Next, future continuous tense. In future continuous tense, we have to use will be with I. Okay, so I will be working at 5 p.m. I will be working at 5 p.m. Future perfect tense. In future perfect tense, we have to use will have with I, okay, plus past participle of the main verb. I will have worked by the time you arrive. Okay. Next, future perfect continuous. In future perfect continuous tense, we have to use we will have been. We have been. Okay. Will have been. Okay. So plus present participle ing form. I will have been. I will have been working for 5 hours by the time you arrive. Okay. So we have completed in uses of I in tenses. Okay. So we have covered. Let's see important notes. So this is very important notes here. So you must remember that. Okay. First in notes, first rule, first point here. I and verb to be. I and verb to be. In the present simple tense, I uses am, not is. In the present simple tense, I uses am, not is. Okay. Example, I am instead of I is. Okay. I am is right. I is wrong. Okay. Next, similarly in the past simple tense, I uses was. I uses was, not were. Okay. So I was right instead of I were wrong. But it can be something assumptions. So you at this time you forget, because we are learning only about I concept. Okay. So next, use of I in negative sentence. Use of I in negative sentences. Okay. The next auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verbs such as am, have, will. Am, have, will. In negative with not in the negative form. Okay. So example here, I do not, you can say don't work on weekends. Next, I am not working right now. I have not finished my homework. You can say haven't. Okay. I will not be going to the party. I will not be going to the party. You can say I won't be going to the party. Okay. So in the use I in negative sentences also. Third, I in questions. Use of I in questions format also. Okay. When forming questions with I, invert the auxiliary verbs. And the subject. Invert the auxiliary verbs and the subject. Okay. Example here. Do I work here? Here, subject and auxiliary verbs invert here. So do I work here? Present simple tense here, because you know what? Do is a helping verb here in a question, in an interrogative sentence. So do is a helping verb of simple present tense. Okay. Next, am I working too fast? This is a present continuous tense example. Have I worked enough? Present perfect tense here. Next, will I have tomorrow? Will I work tomorrow? Next, this is example of future simple tense. Okay. So I think you understand this concept. I and to be verb, use of I in negative sentences and I in questions. Okay, so main common difference here, present simple tense and past simple tense. In past simple tense we have to use was with I, and in simple present tense we have to use am with I, not is. Okay, so here are some example here of I. So there are all types of tenses, and there are some example of I. So present simple tense, I work. We say I work. Present continuous, I am working. Present perfect, I have worked. I have worked. Present perfect continuous, I have been working. Past simple tense, I worked. Past continuous, I was working. I was working. Past perfect, I had worked. Past perfect continuous, I had been working. I had been working. Future simple, I will work. Future continuous, I will be working. Future perfect, I will have worked. I will have worked. Future perfect continuous, I will have been working. I will have been working. Okay, so you understand, you do practice these kind of type sentence more and more. Okay, so in the last I have a summary, or you can say also a tips. Okay, so I is always singular. This is very important question concept here. I is always singular. Okay, but the forms change based on the tense. But the forms change based on the tense. Okay, present and past simple. In present and past simple, I does not follow the typical in present or past tense, past simple tense. Okay, I does not follow the typical he see it form. Okay, it uses am instead of is. Okay, and was instead of were. This is core difference here. Okay, in present or past simple tense, does not follow the typical he see it form, like it uses am instead of is and was instead of were. Next, the verb tense, not the subject, determines how the sentence is formed, but I always require singular verb forms such as am, have, will, etc. Okay, I always require singular verb. I always requires singular verb. Singular verbs is am, have, or will. Am, have, or will. Okay, I always require singular forms. I always require singular form verbs such as am, have, will. Okay, so I hope you understand this concept, how to use I, what's the difference between I and present tense and past tense. Okay, this is core difference here. So if you have any kind of doubt right now, so you can ask me in the comment box. I will give you a reply definitely. So if you are new on this channel, then subscribe this channel to see more videos like this. So see you in my next video very soon.